Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to a beautiful evening here. The lights are on. It's grand final evening, Friday night here at the North Harbour Softball Association. The big one, the under-17-19 boys. East Coast Bays will be the home side, taking on Hibiscus Coast Softball Club, otherwise known as HBC. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, and joining me is the El Presidente of HBC, Trevor Smith. Mate, Trev, great to have you in this evening.
Thanks, Chopper. Great to be here, mate. Yep. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, so we should be. You see the coaches' conference with our umpires here. Let's have a little look at our umpires for this evening. It'll be Bridget Baker. She'll be calling the balls and strikes. We've got it mic'd up this evening. And then Mike McCall, he'll be over at first base. Kevin Giles in our orange shirter, he'll be at second base, and Brody Donald over at third. There's the coaching staff for Hibiscus Coast and East Coast Bays. Des Warman for HBC. And great to see two players for East Coast Bays, Jack Baker and his older brother Harrison Baker in charge of the East Coast Bays teams. How good is that, Trev, having two players giving back to their club?
That's so neat because they're not long out of this age group, and they can contribute. They've got a long way in their softball. They can see the potential of these young guys coming on. Both sides, actually.
Indeed. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup. East Coast Bays out on the field with the green tops on. Left to right in the outfield. A couple of positions missing here. I'll try and figure them together for you. Riley Colligan is out at left field. Centre fielder is Grace Palmer. The starting right fielder is Christian Kruger. Hockin at third base, Cooper Sims. Over at shortstop is Matthew Hart. Second baseman is Finley Booth. First base is Zach Adkins. You see him there smiling and sharing a joke. The catcher is Will Singer. There he is, coming back with the mask on. And on the hill is the left-hander from Canada. That is Keegan Maguire. Offensively for HBC, and they pack a punch. Don't you be mistaken as we get ready to get underway here in the grand final. First pitch is just down low. And the offensive lineup for HBC. And I'm just going to duck out for a second, Trev. Give me your thoughts on the game so far. What the game's going to be like.
I think it's going to be a real tussle between the two pitchers here. They've fought it out before. Wairangi up to bat, facing the HBC pitcher facing the first ball. And it's ball one. The crowd are pumped up,
They sure are indeed, and for a big game here this evening. So offensively for HBC, they come with power and punch. Wairangi Huani, you see batting now. He's leading off. Then it'll be Kieran Colote in the 2 spot. Carlos McCabe Davis is hitting 3 today. Caleb Dufty, as we see a swing and a miss, he'll be hitting cleanup. Xavier Hedden's in the 5 spot. Joseph Hill will be in the 6 spot. Richard Murray Tadude in the 8th spot. Calvin Wickerden and Ben Smith round out the batting order for the boys from Hibiscus Coast. HBC, of course, a proud history here at North Harbour. Have teams all up and down the grades, both men and women, boys and girls. Fantastic to see them in the grand final here, Trev.
Oh, absolutely. This is where the players of the future are born,
And a swing and a miss for the first out here. And the left-hander for Hibiscus Coast, Keegan Maguire. If you haven't had a chance to see him this season, he's a fireballer pitcher. Throws with a lot of heart. It's got a curveball that ducks into the right-hander. But a lot of courage on the mound, Trevor.
Absolutely. Oh, there's
bunt attempt. Atkins got to wait, and it's a bang-bang play at first base, and boy, oh boy.
That was close.
Oh, is he asking for can we go upstairs for a third umpire?
Yeah.
Well, fantastic.
No, he's accepted. He's gone back to the dugout.
He has
2 down here, Chopper. Yep.
Real close play there. We'll try and slide in the replay for you in a little bit. So, yep, 2 away here. Apologies, my phone is going off as it does at this time of the year, Trev.
Yep. It's not Christmas, Chopper.
No, it's not Christmas yet. It's not Christmas yet.
We got a timeout for a loose Mum didn't tie the shoelace up,
no. Double tie it, double knot it. Top of the first innings here, and Kieran Colotti, he tried that sneaky bunt, and Carlos McCabe-Davis now. Starting first baseman.
1-on-1.
And he can hit this boy, McCabe-Davis, can't he,
Well, he
Trev?
gets a hold. Yep. He's a competitor as well.
Grand final evening. Oh, that's just outside. Tino Tata. Very, very close. Take another quick look at that ourselves. You can have a look at this and make a judge for yourself.
Well, this is...
Oh, that's outside there, isn't it? Good call by the home plate umpire, Trev.
I'm pleased you replayed it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
And Bridget Baker. McKay Davis is like, looked very similar to the last one. 2-2. What I do like about Bridget Baker, Trev, is she's very quick with her call, confident, and that's what you want, don't you?
Totally, yes.
This one down low. So quality at bat here from the first baseman from Hibiscus Coast.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full house.
What's the new slogan this year in your... Was it Ride the Wave?
Ride the wave.
Ride the Wave.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're a sea town.
Yeah.
Oh. She felled it off, yes.
Right down the kitchen sink there. Look at this. For a pitch and a swing. Oh, they both wanted it, didn't they?
Boy, there's pressure on here. You can see that both teams have come to play, haven't they?
There's the East Coast Bay's Premier boys. Half of them are in this team, or part of them are in this team.
Whoops.
So you see a swing and a miss
Clear it out.
to take care of business. And boy, oh boy, we've got a good one. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going to be simply outstanding.
I've gotten those pretty much the whole.
Yep.
You can hear just some communication going on between the referee and the players. And I like that. Not afraid to talk to the players at all. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with player action. Grand final evening. 79 innings, boys. Oh, welcome back in this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you along for a grand final day, baby. Grand final day. And it's our second grand final of 7 that will broadcast live from Freeman Field here. Great to have you along for it. I'm Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup for the boys from HBC. You can see them with a big, bold lineup on their shirts out there in the field. And they're a real good defensive lineup as well. Left to right in the outfield will be Callum Wickenden at left. Centre is Caleb Duffy and Ben Smith. He's over at right field. Hockenor third base as we see the first pitch. Bottom of the innings. Comes through and clips the edge of the zone.
Right in there.
Hockenor third base, Xavier Haddon. At shortstop is Joseph Hill. Over at second base is Richard Murray Terude. Here's their other pitching option.
Have you got a score? He must have stepped forward.
Okay, we have an illegal pitch.
1 ball.
There you go. So the score is just, the scoreboard's been adjusted. That one fouls up. And apologies, I'm just going to have a look at that as I finish that lineup for you. First baseman for the boys from HBC, Carlos McKay Davis, Kieran Kalodi behind the dish, and Wairangi Hawani, the starting hurler for the boys from HBC.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, I tell you, the catcher's
There we
excited
go.
to see a swing and a miss on the pitch. Offensively, let's have a look at East Coast Bays here in the grand final. So it was Mark Hart who was leading off, went down on strikes. Keegan Maguire, the pitcher, is hitting for himself in the 2 spot. You don't see that very often. Will Singer, the catcher, hitting 3 now. He's a real hitter. Zach Atkins in the cleanup spot. Cooper Sims will be hitting 5. A hard hit ball the other way that'll go foul down the line. Grace Palmer, she's in the 7th spot, and Finley Booth is in the, so that's the 7th spot. Christian Kruger is in the 8th spot, and Riley Corrigan will round out the batting order for the boys from the East Coast Bays Bombers. Trevor, if you're going to call your team the Bombers, you better be hitting some bombs.
I'm looking forward to it, Chopper. The last time these two teams met, it was a 1-0 ball game, so in HBC's favour. So let's see it happen this time.
We haven't seen many losses this year, East Coast Bays, and as you just mentioned, one of those to HBC. Take a little look at that legal pitch earlier called. You have a look, see what you can find here. This was an illegal pitch somewhere. Maybe the pause wasn't there enough. I'm not too sure, Trev. We'll take another look at that. But we've only had one pitch called illegal so far, and that would have come from Mike McCaw out at first base.
Whoa! Hit by a pitch.
Yeah, we heard that, didn't we?
We sure heard it right up here.
As it came through. And they're just making sure that the batter's okay. Here you'll see on the super slow-mo. Scary moment. Shoulder, then helmet, I think.
I think it was the helmet that
Yeah.
come off eventually.
Scary moment indeed for the pitcher, Maguire. Here's another look at it as it came in. Oh, we saw it from up here. Oh, there it is, coming a bit late for camera 2. My apologies. Okay, back into the actions, and we see, apologies, is that a legal pitch or an intentional walk? I missed that, Trev.
I missed it myself. I was focusing on your playback there. Or did you get hit by a pitch again,
No,
I think?
I don't think so, but it was either a legal pitch or intentional walk. And to be fair, that Will Singer is not even close to any other hitter in this lineup. He is the strongest by far. Well, Zach Atkins is pretty good too.
Yeah, the illegal wouldn't have given him the base. That's
Yes. So it must have been an intentional walk.
Yep.
So Des Warman, head coach for HBC, decides to put on the catcher for East Coast Bays. Hard hit ball from Atkins, goes the other
They're
way.
gonna score.
Looking to open the scoring here, East Coast Bays, and they'll do it with ease as one comes in. Here comes Singer, intentionally walked, and he will double the score here for East Coast Bays. And he's happy as well. 2-0 early in the grand final.
That was a clean hit.
Looking at the scoreboard, I've got it upside down, so I just need to tidy that up as well. Bottom of the first innings. So we tidied that up. Apologies to the scoreboard operator out there. Chopper had the scoreboard upside down. Bottom of the first innings here. East Coast Bay struck for the first couple of runs.
I think there's a bit of settling down of the pitcher here.
Double.
Of course, that'll bring up to bat here for the Bombers. Cooper Sims, third baseman. Off to a hot start here, Trev.
Very hot start by ECB. That was a good hit. They got the runners on and put the pressure on the pitcher.
It was almost like Zach Hansel was saying, I heard you talk about Will Singer's the greatest hitter and blah, blah, blah. What about me, Chopper? As he blasts it to the outfield and scores 2 runs. Fair enough, Mr. Atkins. Fair enough. Another hard hit ball.
Foul.
You heard an early call from the home plate umpire.
That was down the line.
One ball, 2, yeah.
Got the umpire marked up for us here this evening. You can hear her nice and clearly back there. And just want to thank our North Harbour umpires, Trevor, for giving us that access as well.
Yeah, it's good. Brings them into the game. Lets us know what's happening.
This one's off the gloves. The catch looking for a double play.
Double play. Game over. Innings over.
Wow.
But
Hibiscus
an expensive
Coast.
one.
Wow. Well, here's the replay of it. And this is pretty nifty. Trev, what do you reckon?
He had the time, I think the runner thought it was going to ground.
Thought it was going to ground. It's a double play to finish the top of the second innings. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a beauty. Grand final. East Coast Bays leading HBC 2 runs to 0. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the second innings. Hope you enjoyed the highlights so far of this grand final matchup. HBC taking on East Coast Bays and all the other leaders in the alphabet here tonight. Trevor Smith joining us in commentary. Trevor, are you any good at your alphabet?
I know what comes after H.
Oh, thank goodness. Hi to you too, sir.
Yeah.
And we're back to
We have a strike on the batter.
We do indeed. And the batter in the box here is Caleb Dufty. And Caleb Dufty has had a season. Played simply outstanding both here in North Harbour and representatively for Counties Manukau.
Yes, he made the under-19 national team. Most valuable player at the Nationals, which is quite an honour, isn't it?
You can see in the corner of your screen there the coach for HBC. He's asked the question, and here he comes. Let's see the umpire here, so the coach from HBC. He's asked the question of the first base umpire, and the first base umpire is pointing and shouting.
Outside the pitch that hit the edge of the plate, it's probably about that. That it was a strike. He's probably. I think he's talking about the legal pitch.
I think the question here, Trev, is he's obviously asking about a pitching motion or a foot or something like that with the pitcher, and it doesn't feel like he's getting any response from the umpire. Now the umpire is giving it to him, isn't he?
I think he'd save his breath.
So we're in the top of the second innings.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I might just duck over to Diamond 2 really quickly. And there's an update from Diamond 2. It is Northcote taking on Metro. They're in the bronze medal match, 1-1, bottom of the first innings. Back to Diamond 1 now. So Dufty continues. And he hits the first pitch. And that's going to go in the corner. It does!
Yes.
And it's trouble with a capital T. Look at Dufty fly around the corner. Look at the score in the park. Home run!
How good was that?
Caleb Dufty, you mentioned him being MVP at the 19s. Boy, oh boy, this kid is electric.
He just keeps doing it.
Doesn't he? Comes in to score HBC's first run of the ball game here in the top of the second innings. And boy, oh boy, he's a happy camper for sure. And arguably so, he should be. So, real grand final on here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. A real grand final, top of the second innings.
Xavier Hayden in here now. He can hit the ball as well, Chopper.
Yeah, he played for North Harbour for the under-19s this year.
He did.
He had a great tournament.
And he got selected in the under-19s, the rest team.
Yeah, he did, that's right.
Yeah.
But he was outstanding for North Harbour.
Yep.
Big future, this kid. Wish him the best, and wish him the best here in the grand final as well. That one comes through the zone.
He didn't want that one, eh? Surprised me.
Just stay on that camera shot again, camera 2. Can we go back to that? And okay, no, the signals are right there between his legs. That's what he's doing. I thought he might have had pitch comm on for a second. You see that in the baseball where the catcher will signal with a device on his knee. That's what I thought he was doing. But we stay on camera 2 when we come back. You can see him just hiding his fingers deep in the well between his legs. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. And Maguire, he stayed red hot here. It's Keegan Maguire. He can pitch, can't he?
Boy, he's humming in there. He's here for the final, isn't he?
He sure is indeed. If we stay on camera 2, if we can, I just want to see the signals of the catcher just to show what we were talking about here. He's got his hands deep in the pocket. It's very hard to see for the pitcher, I'd say. As we see Joseph Hill come and see his hand, it's very hard to see, isn't it? Way back in there. And of course, he's signaling to Maguire, the pitcher, which delivery he wants and where he wants that delivery to go. So nothing wrong with Maguire's eyesight, Trevor. Better than mine.
I think that's what your challenge is, Chopper.
Yeah, it's one of them. This one flings up. Joseph Hill, fine young man. Starting shortstop for the Ride the Wave HBC. Hard hit ball.
Oh, he's going for the same spot.
Yeah, worked once. Gee, Dufty, he couldn't have got that better in the corner, could he?
Oh, he did it well. He did it well.
There's Des Woolman, head coach for this
Well,
HBC side.
Well, I'll dry in here.
Clever man takes an opportunity to have a quick chat to his player while the umpires are sorting out the balls. There's Will Singer.
No flies on Desi.
No,
He's here to compete.
sure is indeed. Finley Booth was on screen just there before for East Coast Bays.
Dead ball.
Now, young Finley, he's ex-HBC boy.
Time.
Apologies.
Time.
Let's just listen in for a second. Hit by pitch, and he's holding his elbow. Boy, he's an actor.
My instinct was that it hit him, but then he just stood there, so it's clearly hit the back, the bat.
So what's your question?
Did it hit the bat or did it hit his elbow? And the way he acted was it hit his bat, not his elbow, because he stood there.
I thought it hit him.
Yeah,
Yep. Do you have a swing?
possibly. Yeah, I do.
You have a swing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a foul ball.
Okay, so it's a strike.
Foul.
and he's back in the box.
Yeah.
Dead ball strike back
Yeah.
in the box.
Dead ball.
Well, you can see in the replay, you heard the umpires make the decision. He swung
Foul
the
ball.
bat
Dead ball, foul ball.
and he comes forward, but he does him back and then he gets hit. So
Fair call, I think.
you're saying it's a foul ball on a swing? As we'll come back out of it and
So
have a
it's
look
a
at
foul
another
ball?
angle here. We might try and get camera
foul.
4 to play that for us again if you can at some stage.
So it's a foul
And try
ball.
and get it for you. But
It went foul after it hit him.
So it hit him.
Yeah. No, it hit the bat on the swing and it went foul.
No, I had it hitting him. What did you hit?
Yeah, I've got him hitting him on the shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But you said he swung though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hit him.
Yeah.
Dead ball. He swung. Third strike. He's out.
oi!
No, it's just a dead ball.
No, when it hits him, it's dead.
Right.
And because it was a swing,
We're going to get camera 4 to play that again for us as soon as he can.
This is quite a contentious
Oh,
one, this one.
I tell you right.
it's dead when it hits him.
Here's a replay of it again. Just hold on, camera 4. We'll just play it once and then we'll grab the camera 4's replay. Here he comes.
And it's a swing.
So there we go. There's it there. And here's another look at it from a different angle.
We'll explain it to the coaches, yeah.
It hits him in the basically in the wrist, you'd say.
Clearly
Wrist
on
or
his
hand?
arm first,
Yeah.
yes.
We've got hit by pitch.
There's definitely no swing.
We've got a swing. And that's a third strike. So he's out.
Sorry, did he get hit by the pitch?
Yes.
So he got hit by the pitch?
Yes.
So it should be a walk to
No,
first base?
no. Only if it's not a strike. He gets a walk to first, only if it's not a strike. If it goes through the zone, if he gets hit in the zone, or if he gets hit swinging, it's a strike. And that's over, that comes before a
So he
walk.
went like this, yeah? Did you
We've
accept that he went like
got,
this?
we've got him swinging, and it's a third strike, therefore he is out.
This is crazy. We need some of these calls pan our way, man.
Well,
This is,
I-
No, listen.
Here's another look at it.
From dead ball to a foul ball and then hit by pitch.
No, just step out.
Come with me.
So, we've got hit by pitch.
yes.
We've got it being the third strike, because we've got him swinging, and therefore he is out. That's the rule.
These are...
Well,
things
it's
that don't
an
happen
interesting conversation, this one,
inside.
Chopper.
They just don't happen this way. He got hit by pitch or it's a foul ball. To then say he's out afterwards?
Because it's the third strike.
So what are you saying? You're saying that he got hit over the plate?
No, he got hit swinging.
But he got hit.
Swinging. The swing is a strike. It is
Did
the
Brady
third
also say
Oh,
that?
sorry.
Perhaps we could turn that mic off, I think.
And as he went like this,
They're having a bit of fun here. Let's take another look at it. As you see. Here's it from the front
That's the
view.
call.
Definitely no swing. He attempted to, but held back. And he got hit by the pitch.
Yep.
It's simply, I mean,
That is out.
to be fair, they've made their call. They don't have the luxury of these super slow-mos like we do.
No.
And obviously we can clearly see it there. But what you got to do in these situations, I guess, Trevor, is you got to go with the umpires, what they see, how they see it, and then just move on. Unfortunately, even though if the call's not quite right, and in this case, clearly not, but you've just got to move on. And, oh, hello. Oh no, they've ejected a coach. I'm just going to turn that mic off for now. Let them do their thing here, Trev.
I don't think we need to know what's going on down there.
And there's obviously a bit of controversy here. Probably doesn't help. The big screen's got to go on with the hit by pitch. We should probably stop playing it for them.
Yeah.
But tough indeed in that situation. And hopefully no one's been ejected here in the grand final. It's only the top of the second innings. And all we want to do is have a good grand final. As we mentioned, we want to just try and get past this moment.
Yeah, move on. There's a lot of softball to be played yet. A lot of softball to be played.
Oh, unfortunately, there's a possibility that a player has been ejected. We'll have to wait to see an update on that. I'll just allow time to be called here so the coaches can bring some normality. We'll see what the umpire's got to tell us about the ejection.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, we'll wait to see. We'll let her take care of things. And yeah, look, tough play, Trevor. It really is in these situations. You don't know the current situation or whether or not they get the call right, and it is just one of those things.
Well, there's a judgment call by the umpire,
Yeah.
and whether we like it or we don't like it, we have to accept and move on because we're all human, aren't we?
Sure do indeed, mate. We sure do indeed. And unfortunately, yes, a player has been ejected from the ball game.
So who was that?
And we're just seeing that now. The cameraman's just trying to grab him. He's been removed from the match, and that's a shame. It really is a shame. We want to see these young men have their game and play it out. And so it looks like Joseph Hill has been sent packing, unfortunately. And we wish him, Joseph, and his family the best of luck. Don't worry, young men. It's only the top of the second innings. There's plenty of softball left to go here, Trevor. Plenty of grand final softball left to go.
Yep.
So, but a big moment here.
Well, the rest of the team now need to step up and fill that hole.
They do indeed. They do indeed. Top of the second innings. We continue the play now. And that'll bring up to bat here. I just get the right. Oh, Richard Tururi Murray. It is batting now, and he can hit. Trevor.
Oh, yes. Yep. There's another under-19 player made the tournament team at the Nationals, so we've got a few stars here, haven't we?
Sure do indeed. Swing and a miss.
Let's hope it hasn't unsettled them too much and they can get back into their game and do what they're here for.
That's it. Stay balanced, stay focused. Long way to go in this grand final. As you see, a swing and a miss to finish the innings. The East Coast Bay side are happy with proceedings. We'll find out what's going to happen with the rest of this ball game when we come back. 1 run in it. 1 run in it. Bottom of the second coming up next.
Look at this, Chopper.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, in the grand final, the under 17-19 division. And East Coast Bays don't have a ladies team in the 19s, and so young Grace Palmer gets to play with the boys. And you know what? I'm so happy for her, Trevor. I really, really am, to see her out there amongst it.
And she stood up week in, week out. It's
She has. You did right, Trev. She stood up. Here she is. She's earned a starting spot in the grand final. How good for young Grace.
that is brilliant.
You're seeing outside delivery. Tell the catcher for HBC, mate. He is animated back there. Like Kieran Collotti. He's loving it, isn't he?
I had a yarn to him before the game. He was pumped. He wants us more than anybody, no doubt.
A good frame job behind the dish.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count. There's Harrison Baker, head coach for this East Coast Bays Bombers side.
Oh, fuck.
Beep.
I moved my arm for that.
That one just
I
Vincent.
moved my arm out of the way for that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is that one on the side. 2-2 the count. Bridget Baker, freshly back from the Women's Club Nationals, where she went for her level 5 certificate, Trevor.
Yep, that's the other fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to catch up with her to see where she got her level 5. I know she works so hard at her umpiring. I would not be surprised if she didn't click that accolade.
Yes.
Good pitch on the outside edge there from Hawani.
Yep, that gives us one down.
It does indeed.
I think he might have settled in now. And again.
Finley Booth now, the starting second baseman for East Coast Base.
Learned his softball up in the coast, Chopper.
Booth did?
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
yeah?
Coached him. I was his coach for a number of years.
Oh, that's why he's able to play in a grand final. Is that the master?
I'll take that credit. Yeah. He's a good young guy.
Inside, that backs off Booth.
Passionate about his game.
Wolfer just brushes him off the plate there a little, doesn't he? Passionate about the game. Good to see Finley Booth. Ball on the outside edge is good. Oh, young Wairangi Hoani, he's had a good season too, Trev. Really has.
He has. And there's another North Harbour player.
Yeah. He works hard at it, does extra training sessions on his pitching.
He does.
And it's paid dividends. Look, he's got his team in the grand final right here.
Yeah, he's doing 5 days a week training, I hear.
Very impressive.
And preparation for this game.
Yeah, swing and a miss on the outside edge.
Yeah, you're right. Corona is certainly animated in there, isn't he?
Behind the dish.
He's doing a great job.
Look at the poise and the leap from Hoani. Kay Davis, first baseman. Brings up the bat now. Christian Kruger. Yeah, that just outside the zone. We might take a little peep into this young man. See if we can get him. Listen to this.
I love it, Chopper.
Yeah, he is up for it. You did right, Trev.
There's 2 strikes there. Oh, no, 1-1.
They've pulled an illegal pitch.
Oh, see, nothing's going HBC's way tonight, is
No,
it? Not with the officials anyway, especially the one at first base.
Yeah, we'll save our breath on that one.
You'll just have to leave it, unfortunately. And this one, inside-out swing.
Well, that's young Benny Smith in at second base now, is it?
Okay, yeah, he's come on in. So remember, Hill, the shortstop, has been removed from the match. So some changes defensively. And Smith now the new second baseman. And he comes in.
Roman McCabe Davis is out there at the in the outfield, right outfield, by the look of it.
Well, there you go. Lots of action here in the grand final. There's only 1 run in it. East Coast Bay is leading by the slimmest margin. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. An update from level of field. Diamond 2, Metro leading 5 runs to 1 over Northcote. Bottom of the second inning, so Metro getting a good one going on over there. That's the bronze medal match. Head on back to Diamond 1 Freeman Field now. And we're in the monks of a real tussle here in the grand final. The crowd is in here to see a great game. And boy, oh boy, they are tuned in for something special tonight. And it hasn't disappointed, has it, Trev?
We've had everything on the field, off the field, an ejection, a home run. Well, what else do we need, Chopper?
Yeah, I don't know what else there is to have.
It's all happening.
Maybe a diving catch over the fence to rob a home run. What's to come next? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a replacement player into the ball game. You mentioned it earlier, Joseph Hill. Sorry, apologies.
No, this looks like Calvin Wickenden, the young guy from playing left field.
Yes, that's right, Calvin Wickenden.
Yep.
Boy, he's growing up.
He has grown up, and he's matured well into the game, Chopper. I just like the way he's played his ball this year.
Ben Smith.
He's been playing reserve grade as well.
Oh, excellent. Ben Smith in behind him. You saw on the on-deck circle. And you can see here an illegal pitch called on Maguire. No pause in the 2-second rule. We'll just have a look at it here. Well, you quite just back a little bit early in that one, to be fair. But you've got to have a 2-second pause. Let's take another quick look at it if we can see it. There he comes back and then goes. So we're going to try and stay on camera 2 there if we can in that next sequence so we can see that. But you've got to stay set for 2 seconds, then make your motion towards the batter, don't you, Trev?
Not being an umpire, I believe you're 100% right. I wouldn't contradict you on that one.
So fouls
because that's exactly what they're calling.
Yeah. Top of the third innings here. Been a fantastic grand final. Really has.
Yes.
If this is what the first 2 innings have got, Trev.
And it's a 2-1 ball game. There's nothing in it, Chopper. There's nothing
in it.
And it all happened in that first innings, if my memory serves me right.
Sure did. East Coast Bays, they're coming top of the table, 22 points, 10 wins, 2 losses, one of those against Hibiscus Coast. Hibiscus Coast comes into the grand final with a 9-3 record. 77 runs for, 40 against for HBC. That one's down Main Street. And for East Coast Bays, only 52 scored, 28 against. So what does that tell you? Their defence is good, keeping the scores down, but they haven't scored as many runs as HBC. So HBC offensively maybe have the nod. Defensively, maybe East Coast Bays have the nod.
Yep. There's not a lot in it, though. It's, you've got a couple of teams that you score big runs in, and that makes a difference.
Ben Smith feels like to me only last year is about as tall as that HBC on his shirt. This year he is sprouted at least a foot.
Stretched up.
Oi.
Yeah.
It's that age that they do that too, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's still growing. Come on, Benny, you show him.
Yeah, tries the bunt on the outside. Of course, the grandson of our commentator in the booth here, Trevor Smith, the president of HBC.
Thanks, Chopper. He does us proud. Whoops.
Just clips the outside edge.
Yeah, that was.
And that'll take care of the second out. And right on the outer edge of the zone. So 2 away now. And HBC will go back to the top of the order. Starting pitcher, Waitangi Hawani. Well, Trev, we're only 2.5 innings into this match. What have you thought of the start, Trev?
I think that first innings was truly amazing. The pitchers were settling in a little bit and the batters took advantage of it. And that's how we got that 2-1 ball game.
Outside edge.
A couple of hit pitches and...
yes.
Bit of controversy.
He ended up an ejection of a player in the grand final in the second innings. Yeah,
there
this one's down.
Yes.
Oh, a left-handed third baseman. That's going to do it all day long.
Yep.
He was a happy camper, Wani, wasn't he?
He loved that one.
Look at the replay here, Trev.
Yeah, he drilled it nicely up third base, didn't he? I wonder if that Coach Warman on third base there thought, here's an opportunity. Because Des is a good reader of the game. He looking for every opportunity.
Sure is indeed. And that'll bring up to bat the catcher. Very vocal catcher.
Kieran, he's he can hit the ball too if he chooses, but his speciality is bunting and the short ball game, from what I've seen.
Runner at first base, 2 away. And there is the bunt.
Look, 3's wide open. Oh, 3 down, sorry. Getting too excited there, Chopper.
Yeah, and the last out is taken. And that'll do us, ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom of the third innings. A real good game going on here in the grand final, only 1 run in it. We'll be back with more action here, live from North Harbour, Rosedale Park. It's the North Harbour Softball Association Grand Final Days under 1917 boys.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like Jody said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
Oh, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the cameramen are up high here. It's grand final time. HBC taking on a Hibiscus Coast and a real close one. Trevor Smith joining us in commentary here. Trev, 2-1 ball game here on the bottom of the third innings. It's been a tight affair, and yet it feels like it could explode open at any stage, Trev.
It's a tight ball game, but it's a fast score. They're all pretty crisp out there,
aren't they? The playing has been quick.
Yep, it sure has. There haven't been a lot of pitches, Chopper. It's
the questions to the umpires have not been quick, but the play has been quick.
Well, it's a bit of a wild pitch.
Yes, yeah, one thrown over the top there. Bottom of the third innings.
I just love that excitement of Kieran, the catcher there. You can hear him on every pitch, eh?
He is having the time of his life,
yep.
Trev. Riley Corrigan here will lead off for East Coast Base. Matt Hardby waiting on deck, the top of the order. And then Keegan Maguire, 1, 2 and 3 for the Bombers.
Full house.
And rears back, takes care of that one. And young Huani, Warangi Huani, when he's wanted to turn it on, he's been able to turn it on tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He wants this game. It's important to him.
You can see that.
Yeah. I saw it in his eyes earlier. He came up and shook my hand and promised me he was giving it 100%.
Mark Hunt steps in, shapes up to the first one. Can't quite get it though. So a strike on the shortstop for East Coast base. Just missing outside.
Karan was thinking it should have been there.
Look, he turns
I
around
can
with
see the question.
He turns around with a smile on his face.
Yeah,
though.
he
I mean,
does.
that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Yeah, I saw it. You didn't.
This one fouls back to the screen. Hawani with a smile on his dial. Big 55 on the mountain.
It's good when he's relaxed like that.
Yeah.
Good to see players enjoying the game.
You know, I think players, one of the reasons why I see players relax at a very tense moments in a match, like a grand final, is because they've put the work in behind it.
Yes.
Trev, you know?
Yep. You're a good summary there, Chopper. I agree 100%. They're confident.
Yeah. So good to see a young man who works very hard at his craft, 4 to 5 times a week. And this one pops up. Second
Ben
baseman.
Smith's underneath that one.
Yes, Ben Smith, two-hand catch.
You see the little Roman right in behind him there, ready
Yeah.
for the backup.
So you said into the ball game came Roman McCabe Davis, isn't he? So he's gone to right field. Smith has come into second base. And so does that mean Richard Tarude has gone to shortstop, Trev?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, that's the positional change they made. Maguire now. Maguire.
2 down, 1 strike. Must give you a pitcher confidence, eh?
And Maguire goes the other way. Drops it in and it'll go to the corner. Maguire got an opportunity at least for third base. He rounds 2. Third base it runs in and he'll scamper back in time.
Whoa, that was a nice hit just inside the line, eh?
Look at this pitcher run the bases. Gets the foot right. Determination. Arms pumping, legs driving.
2 down, temporary, eh?
Very, very good to see indeed. Really, really is. Take another look at his hit here from the front view, different angle, and bang, just goes the other way with it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was a pretty late chop, wasn't it?
Yeah. And he knows he had to get his horses on, and he did
So
that all the way to third base.
we walked the next 2 runners, eh?
Yeah, let's go.
It's a pretty gutsy move by the coach. So now we have loaded bases, Chopper.
Yeah, we do indeed, and the catcher, he got animated. So up for East Coast base was Will Singer and Zach Atkins. Remember, that's where they got their run in the first inning. So they've walked both batters, 2 down, loaded bases situation now, and up to bat will be Cooper Sims.
Now, what did he do last time, Chopper?
I think he struck out in the end, but he did hit a couple the opposite way, fell.
Right. Well, they've put the pressure back on the pitcher again, haven't they?
They have indeed.
Yeah. But he's up to it. He's up to the challenge.
Listen to the volume of the crowd. They've got going, haven't they?
Well, this is exciting, Chopper. This is exciting. Hey.
Boy, the catcher is not happy, I'm telling you. Wow. Wow, he'll learn one day. That's the right move. Head coach Des Warman put on the best 2 hitters in this lineup because they were bases with 3. Any good coach would have done the same move right there.
Yep. 2 strikes. Yes. We'll know shortly, Chopper, won't we?
Yeah. That's why the coaches coach and the players play.
Yep. They just got to learn that.
Yeah, 1 and 2 to count. This pitch does not want to be close to the zone.
No.
He comes inside. Oh, no, outside. This one is foul. There was one of those foul hits. I remember him doing in his first at-bat, Trev.
Yes, you talked about that.
So loaded bases here for Hyperscope. There's Will Singer. He's a dangerous batter. I don't know about you, but if I was coaching the other team, I wouldn't let him bat once. It just is what it is.
Oh, we get another shoelace.
Yeah. We have a look here at the bases are loaded. All 4 bases. Adkins at 1, Singer at 2, and the replacement runner at first base for the pitcher Maguire. That would be Hart. So no room left in the hotel. All the bases are full.
And the pitcher's ahead in the count, so, you know.
Cooper Sims, a chance to make a big name in the grand final right here. Oh, good swing. Good swing by Sims. Just off this one. Oi, just off this one.
He's not letting Y have his own way, is he?
Bottom of the third innings got action. A double intentional walk to load the bases. They'll go down to first base to check the swing. There's no way he swung that time. They got this one right.
I think they're
there you go. Held that back perfectly. Well done. Good work by our umpires to settle down. This on outside. Loaded bases here. Runner at third base. Oh, yeah.
Full house.
Got to throw it down the meat pie.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
Sims is ready to strike and pounce. Big moment in the grand final. Here he comes.
Yes, it's there.
It's low. And the runner will walk in here in the bottom of the third innings. The finest
that had to be close, that one, Chubbo.
The finest of margins.
Yes.
Oh, the finest of margins. So, East Coast Bays, they benefit. And they now lead by 2 here in the grand final. Palmer goes at the first pitch. Oh, that last pitch was
a big
close.
opportunity for her this time.
Look how close this last pitch was, Trev.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not going to make judgment on that one, Chopper.
So close.
It's only ever one way.
Tino Tata. Very, very close. Oh, it's one of those games. It's an ebb and flow. Fair to say the flow and the ebb seems to be sitting in the East Coast Bay side at the moment, especially on the official part of it. But you never know. It's only we're only halfway through this match. Yeah,
we're only halfway.
Anything can happen. This one's down low.
That was the right pitch, Chopper. That was the right pitch. 2 strikes in there, 1 ball.
Palmer, look at her. She's enjoying herself, isn't she?
Yeah, she's comfortable there. Hey, I'm one of you guys here.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Just unable to slide that through the zone. 2 and 2 now the count. Palmer's like, oh man, the pressure.
Oh, it's hard enough up here, Chopper, let alone being down there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Very cool. Very cool.
Loving this.
2 away, 2-2 the count.
That's it.
Yeah, that'll take care of the innings. But it's not before a bases loaded walk will change the score in this one. And boy, oh boy, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. A double intentional walk here in the grand final. 1 run comes in. We'll be back with more action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another brief update from Diamond 2. Top of the fourth inning, Metro leading 5-2 in the bronze medal match. And you can see here on Diamond 1, plenty of communication between the umpires and the coaching staff. And boy oh boy, we've got ourselves a beauty going on here. I'm Jason Gooey's aka Chopper. And we are right in the middle of the grand final. Top of the fourth innings, East Coast Bay is leading by 2 runs here. And HBC, I think if they're going to win this game, Trev, they're going to have to take matters in their own hands offensively.
Yes, and this is the innings to do it. They're in the right spot in the batting order, starting with Carlos. He needs to control what's happening in that batter's box, not let the pitcher do it.
He sure does indeed, and he's looking to try to do that right here. We'll just look at that last one. Did the catcher get hit here on the backswing? Comes around. Oh no, it's just that ricochets off. That was all it was. Okay. Just make sure.
Don't introduce something new into the game.
Yeah. We're just making sure he's okay. Will Singer. So it'll be Carlos McCabe-Davis, Caleb Duffy, and Xavier Haddon. 1, 2, and 3 here for the boys from the coast. McCabe-Davis, I understand, his younger brother Roman is the one that's out at right field, Trev.
That's him. That's his younger brother.
Right.
Yeah. There's actually their mum Lisa is their secretary as well. So it's a good. The contribution to the club's wonderful. Yeah.
They've moved up the coast, haven't they?
Yep, they're locals. Yes.
Of course, long-time members of Papakura's Counties Manukau.
Yep.
And now making the move, and I think you'll find that Carlos will be a fully fledged North Harbour representative starting next season. Fine young gentleman.
Oh, yeah, they put him on base.
I'll tell you just what the doctor ordered for HBC here. Leadoff runner goes on.
Yep. With Caleb to bat. Yep.
Well, Duffy, he is the reason for the sole run here for HBC in the park home run.
If he could do it again, it'd be handy. From my point of view, Chopper.
Yeah, fair enough. Drove it into the right field line, did McCabe-Davis, in a big cut on the first pitch. Boy, he had one thing on his mind, didn't he?
Yep, I don't think Coach Desi's going to bunt on with this batter.
That's a hard hit ball, but the outfit is ranged over and a one-handed catch. See you later. And the young man in the deep there for Christian Kruger makes a big out here, Trevor.
Yeah, that was a bit critical. We thought that's where we thought we were strength in the batting order was. Xavier now, he can hit the ball, Chopper. Let's see him do it, eh? Advance that. Oh, are we going for the short game? He shaped around to bunt on that one and then backed off. I thought we might have been calling for a steal.
I think it's a coach's dream, this one. What to, when to, if to. Xavier Haddon now off and running on the pitch. There's the if to, what to.
And he's done it. He's made it.
Around the back door. Couldn't have been better here.
Yep.
As we see here on the super slow-mo. Watch the whole thing unfold. Head down, Trev.
He's pumping it. The throw's there in time. And he's well in there.
Right around the outside of the tag. And
that was good sliding, good base running.
Throw was in time. The shortstop needed to be at the base, let the ball come to him.
Yep.
Instead of reaching forward. And anyway, runner in scoring position now. Here's McCabe-Davis at second base after that fantastic slide. Xavier Haddon down to his last strike. 1 and 2 the count on him. That one's outside. You see, Maguire wanted that one, didn't he?
He did.
Wanted
He did.
that one.
He can see Carlos now sitting on second base. He knows what he's got to do.
One away here.
Anything to the outfield's going to do it.
Off and gone. No throw steal to third base. McCabe Davis has stolen 2 bags here in the grand final. Wow.
And we have a full house on the batter.
Look at that. Left on time, didn't leave early.
No, and in the end done it very comfortably.
Nicely done. McCabe Davis, boy oh boy. We talk about players being up for it, and you can see the crowd in here.
Yep.
Because the Garden Bar is open for the parents. And the game on Diamond 2 we've seen a couple of times. We won't go to it now. We're staying in Diamond 1. The bronze medal match over there on level off field. Gold medal match over here on Freeman Field.
And it's all happening, I can tell you.
Sure is indeed. Off the back of this one. Looking to find a gap, Hannon. And it's over the top. It's over the fence. Xavier Hannon with a 2-run shot here in the grand final. Levels it up in the top of the 4th innings. Big moment. Big moment. Wow.
I think that stunned the crowd, Chopper. There wasn't a lot of yahooing from the crowd. They didn't know what had happened.
Xavier Hannon is ecstatic.
And so he should be.
And
Well
his
done.
team celebrates at home plate. What a massive moment in the grand final. We said HBC, if they're going to win this thing, they've got to take charge themselves in the batter's box. And Xavier Hannon and Carlos McCabe Davis have done exactly that, Trevor.
They have. Now young Roman's in there to follow on, eh?
Wow. Wow.
We have a ball game, Trouble. We have a ball game.
Xavier Hannon off the back of an outstanding representative season for North Harbour in the under-19s. Shows why here in the grand final, a 2-run jack in the top of the 4th innings, baby. Well, I don't know about you, Trevor, but this grand final was ticking all the boxes for me.
Oh, I don't think you'd travel a long way to see a better game. I watched the, see what happens here. Oops, strike out. But I watched the final of the club champs here on Sunday, and boy, that was a great game.
Wasn't it?
But this is measuring up just the same.
Just the same.
Yep.
Just the same indeed. That'll bring up to bat Richard Murray Terude, the now shortstop for HBC. 2 away. A big cut of the first pitch he sees, Trev.
Yep. He'll move the ball, Chopper. He'll move the ball. He's a good batter.
Well, we talked about it this season. HBC have outscored East Coast Bays on the total tally for the season, and you just saw the comeback already here. The top of the 4th innings. This game is wicked. Down low.
We're going to see a lot of softball tonight, Chopper. We've seen a lot. We're going to see a lot more, eh?
I think this time slot is an hour 45, Trev, but if you ask me, these are the games that need to be 7 innings long.
Need to go the whole
Oh,
hog.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is real softball.
Sure is indeed. Top of the 4th now. We started a little here after time. It was due to start at 8 p.m. I think we started about 5 past or so, maybe a little bit later. It's a 9:15 now, so at least 45 minutes to go, maybe 50, 55, depending on how much the umpire has. Big swing.
Ooh. Full house, Chopper.
Maguire's the type of pitcher, Trevor, that he never gives up.
No. And he'll be there for the full game.
Here's Wickenden waiting on deck. Down low, and Murray Terude down to first base.
Time.
And Des Warman's got an opportunity now.
And Calvin.
Yep, time called by East Coast Bays here, I believe.
Time's called.
There you go. HBC taking the advantage. Yeah, there's two huddles out there, one for East Coast Bays in the middle for
Where's the other one? The foul ball
head
one.
coach. You can't quite see him, he's the same height as the players. But Harrison Baker, there he is there on camera one. You can see him on that shot.
Stuck up here.
There's Harrison with his jacket on. Just want to pass on his guidance. And a fine young gentleman is Harrison
Oh,
Baker.
he is a gentleman. There's no question about it, and knows his game.
There's the
He's gone to places.
Yeah, there's the mastermind. Des Warman walking back to the coach's circle for square for HBC. So 2 away here, and Calvin Wickenden. This kid started playing for HBC when he was in nappies.
He was, yes. His dad was the president for a while.
First pitch is cuts in on the inside. So big opportunity. Ben Smith waiting on deck. Sorry, Trev.
Yeah, no, I've seen Calvin hitting the ball regularly in this grade, so
And runner goes to 2, uncontested. That's the third stolen base, Trev, this innings.
yes. Which surprises me how at the ease they're doing it. I don't think they expected that 2 to 3 steal before. But
No, not at all. They're relying on Maguire to get him out of trouble here, aren't they?
yeah. See, the Calvin's moving that ball now. He's got his eye in.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, battery for East Coast Bays there to hold down the shot. Leak 2 runs here in the top of the 4th. Don't want to leak anymore. No crooked number, please.
What side are you
Neither.
pushing here, Chopper?
This one pops up.
Yeah. I thought this was unbiased.
I am. I'm talking about the game.
It's my job here
Okay.
to lean one way.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd look like a leading tower, Pisa, especially after a couple. Top of the 4th, 1 and 2 the count. And one comes through the zone, will take care of business.
And that was a innings and a half, that one, Chopper.
Wasn't it, Trev? Wasn't it? Xavier Howden, he saw they were trailing by 2, and he says, guess what? Not on my watch.
I'm going to fix this.
Not on my watch.
And
We're
he-
locked up at 3 apiece, ladies and gentlemen, on some Hatted magic here in the grand final. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and boy, oh boy, the lights are in full effect here at Rosedale Park. Freeman Fielders grand final Friday night. We've already had the under-15s, 17s ladies game that was on earlier today. That was a good game as well, where we saw the Northern Bandits run out victors over the Metro side in the first championship final. And here we are now in the second final, that is the under-19 17 boys. Harrison Baker's young men from East Coast Bays, they were leading 3-1 until Hibiscus Coast third baseman Xavier Haddon ripped a 2-run home run over right field to level this puppy up in the grand final. Trevor, I don't know what other superlatives are left to describe this grand final, mate. We better start finding some because this one's got a bit of everything.
There's a bit more to come yet, Chopper.
Yeah.
We're at 3 even.
Bottom of the fourth innings here.
Yeah, those people that aren't here, they're missing real softball.
Indeed. Of course, lucky for them. Beyond the Dugout, North Harbour Softball got you covered with the coverage here for the grand final day. With not only the two grand finals tonight, but of course, if you want to watch Diamond 2 level off field, you can do that. Just go to the Beyond the Dugout YouTube channel and you'll find the stream for Diamond 2 over there. Metro taking on Northcote. I believe they're on the top of the fifth innings. And Metro are leading. I can't quite see the score, but that's okay. Good on them.
I think he's got a walk here, Chopper.
He has indeed.
First batter up.
East Coast Bays. That's
Finley Booth.
We saw that in the last innings. East Coast Bays had just extended their lead to 3-1. They've walked the first batter, McCabe Davis. He steals 2 bags. And, of course, the home run brings them in the end. But once you grab the lead or you score a run, the worst thing you can do is walk the next batter in the next innings, Trev.
A bit of a playback there that turned into a somersault.
Yeah. See the first base needing a little bit of attention. So all set there, out there now.
Yeah, when you put a runner on, it does put a bit of pressure on the pitcher again, always.
Sure does do. There's McCabe Davis. He's had a great grand final for the...
He never turns in a bad one.
Yeah. Ride the wave. Hibiscus Coast.
Ride the wave.
HBC. Christian Kruger now. There was Booth with a pickoff attempt to one. Pickoff attempt to first base.
There's a double on that pitch.
It's a double play. Wow. Kieran Culotti just ricochets off a fireball down here. And Booth is like, oh, watch out.
Too late.
And look at the tag. Brilliant. Before his hand could get on the base here. Look at Ben Smith in the background. Is he happy or what? Wow.
Oh, I love that.
Near first pitch hitting.
That's Roman.
Roman McCabe Davis. Oh, wow.
Just stuck in clubhouse.
The youngster is having the ball time of his life out there, Trevor. The time of his life. How good, mate. How good has this final been for you?
Oh, loving it, man. And talking to those young guys, they just love this game now. This under-19 grades just brought them on so much, eh?
Well, fantastic. Let's go out to the youngster making a catch. And I don't know his age, but he's lucky if he's 15. Lucky if he's 15, Roman McCabe Davis.
Okay, right hand, left hand, just like the Johnny said. Easy. Oh no, not again.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fifth innings here. Got a real ball game all locked up at 3 apiece between East Coast Bays, ECB, Bombers, and the Hibiscus Coast Softball Club, HBC here. Xavier Haddon, 2-run shot in the top of the fourth innings, tied this puppy up. They'll send up 3 of their best now, will HBC. As this one goes foul, it'll be Ben Smith, and then top of the order, Waitangi Hawani and Kieran Colotti. 1, 2, and 3 here for the Coasters. Looking to ride the wave, Trev. Looking to ride the wave.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there. It's just waiting to be ridden, eh?
Mm-hmm. That one comes through the edge of the zone. Both pitchers, when they've needed to, have turned it on at times tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, there's no question that the pitchers haven't let anybody down so far.
In saying that, oh, look at that expression on the face of Maguire. Boy, he puts everything in it.
He's like a pro, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is a pro.
He is a pro. Well, talking about pros, Waitangi Hawani, the opposing pitcher. I love these battles, Trev. They're my favourite. Pitcher v pitcher.
Pitcher, yep. But he's due for a hit. Why? He hasn't had one yet tonight, has he?
Took him away to the Heartland Championship for North Harbour. Hit 2 over the fence in that in the first couple of days. Oh, he's got a big future, this Waitangi Hawani.
Oh, yeah.
He's
maturing into the game so well, eh? And he loves the game.
That's the main thing. Good pitch. Good pitch. Real good pitch from Maguire.
Yep.
Just catches him on the front foot. And Maguire lifts again.
Yeah, he wins that battle.
Lights are on here. That'll keep Craig Fuller happy. Got to say, as you see close up in the second baseman booth, Kieran Colotti looks at the first pitch. The grounds crew are doing a fantastic job at the moment. The park is looking brilliant, Trev.
Oh, it really is, really is. The surface is great. Considering it got a hammering last week with the Nationals.
97 games.
Yep.
5 days.
Oh, that's a big ask for any team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic. It's like a bowling green in the outfield. The infield is firm. They prepare the diamonds before every game playing day. They'll prepare them probably 2 or 3 times tomorrow.
Whoa.
That one's close.
That was close.
That one is close. Tino Tata.
It was only the batter and the umpire that believed that one.
Maybe just a little wide. Maybe a little wide. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Bridget Baker behind the dish has been very consistent.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's calling a great
And
game.
I think both catchers understand that. The catcher's job is to challenge it, isn't it?
Yeah. With respect, of course.
With respect.
Yeah. Those coming up, the grand finals tomorrow, Trev. We've got at 8:30 a.m. We've got the under-13 boys, Metro taking on the East Coast Bay Cyclones. That's a Taika Metro side, under-13 boys final, 8:30 a.m. 10 a.m. the under-15 boys, East Coast Bay's Bulldogs. We're taking on the Northcote Mets. And this is straight back to the pitcher. It'll be a 1, 2, 3, top of the fifth innings.
Well, that was a quick innings.
And just what the doctor ordered actually here, they were wanting to get out of this innings quickly because the last couple have not been that quick, have they, Trev?
No. Well, that one, there's been quite a bit of excitement in the last couple of innings, Chopper. Well, the whole game for that take.
Quite a bit of excitement indeed. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Championship Friday. Boom, baby. It continues when we come back. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand final here, 17-19 boys grand final. As you can see, we're all locked up at 3-3 here, bottom of the 5th innings. We are getting low on time, Trevor. An hour 45 this game is, and that is 13 minutes away. However, I do think we started at least 5 minutes late, maybe a smidge more. So 13 plus some, Trevor, by my unofficial clock.
So we still carry on if it's tied, though, Chopper, surely.
Oh, yeah. Tiebreaker if it's tied. Yeah.
But do we go into tiebreaker at time or at 7th?
I know, after the time. So we're going to, by the looks of things, we're in the bottom of the 5th innings.
Yes.
Unless something goes pear-shaped for for HBC here, excuse me, we'll go into the 6th. Time will elapse to the 6th innings, so whoever's winning at the end of the 6th innings wins the game. If there is a tie at the end of the 6th innings, we will go to tiebreaker. That should be the way it happens. But in the world of softball, funnier things have happened, Trev.
We're talking about tonight, aren't we? Yeah.
One fouls off. Top of the order here for East Coast Bays, the starting shortstop.
These scaffolders get up and get the balls down, do they, Chopper?
Yeah, they're going to have to.
Yeah.
Mark Hart is the leadoff batter here for East Coast Bays. This one ricochets off the bat.
Kuron is still
Animated
animated completely, yeah. Is that coming through for the listeners?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they can hear all of that.
Yeah.
We got one umpire on the mic, on the ref. You can see the pack for the ref on the back bout there. Then we have a real good ambient mic right behind the dish. This one fouls back.
I'm not sure if we need a mic to hear him. I think we'd hear him anyway.
We'd hear him in the commentators' microphones all the way at the top of the stadium.
Exactly.
It's great to see a kid really enjoying himself, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Have you wound that up a bit, Chopper?
I may have a smidge there, Trevor Smith. And you can see his excitement, though. Strikeout there takes care of business in the bottom of the 5th innings. A good one going on here.
What's Ben Smith pushing the outfield back a wee bit, is he? What's he thinking? What's he expecting here?
Well, Maguire actually is not known to be a hitter, to be fair. He's a pitcher. That's what he's known to be. However, he has hit the ball the other way a couple of times today.
And where's Maguire from, Chopper? Is he a local?
Both Maguire and Will Singer, so Keegan Maguire, the pitcher, and Will Singer, the catcher, they're both from, I think it's Nova Scotia, out of Canada.
Oh, right.
Yeah, two fine young men. They've been here all season.
Yep.
There's one laced the other way. And I've got to say, they have done their families and their countries proud, mate. They have been great young men here this summer. It's been a real pleasure to have around.
That's good to hear, Chopper. It's a good opportunity for them to play ball in New Zealand.
Because there was 2 ECB ones, that second one's gone on the roof.
Okay, well, we're talking about game balls here.
Yeah.
Trevor, you're going to have to send someone up on the roof of the scaffold.
Do you know a roofer?
Of course, this beautiful facility here at Rosedale Park, the stadium, the diamonds, all rebuilt in 2012 in preparation for the 2013 World Cup that we hosted. And it was all worth it, wasn't it, Trev? Because the Black Sox won a world title.
Oh, that was just magnificent. That was a tournament that put softball on the map here in Rosedale.
It did indeed. Of course, a lot of great people got in behind the local association here in North Harbour to build this 500-seater grandstand and facility in behind it, which also includes a great media booth we get to use here, Trev, and you know a bit about it because you're in the project managing the whole situation.
I was chopper, but I had a very good team along with me. There was guys like Ray Tippett's managing the finance, and Bob Leveloff finding the money, and I had the privilege of spending it, chopper.
Time called here.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they've walked in.
yeah. And this is not uncommon. The crowd's not going to like it, Trev.
No,
but
they
you don't
don't.
let the best batter on the opposing team beat you.
No.
Time called here. There's only one down. And something here maybe from, we get that close up here, there you go. Something going on here. I think he's just asking the assistant coach there, Jack Baker, to stay in his coaching rectangle or coach's box, I think they call it, Trev.
I think that's what they'd call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's there for a purpose.
Well, here we go. 2 on. Zach Atkins drove in the first runs for East Coast Bays way back in the first innings. First pitch is right there.
That was the one to take. That was right there, wasn't it?
I want to give a shout out to Jamie Atkins, Zach's father. This one clips inside. I understand he's in transit in China at the moment. Him and his identical twin sister are heading to the UK to visit family and their mother at the moment.
I'm not sure if I want to be in that part of the world at the moment, Chopper.
Well, I
or
think-
travelling through that part of the world.
I think China, everyone.
Whoa, there it
Here's
is.
one.
There
Atkins
it
up the
is.
middle. Looking to break the tie. And they will score here.
Now that has got the crowd going, Chopper.
There he is, Adkins. He scored the one earlier in the match, and he's done it again here as he plants it up the middle. And no chance of the centre fielder, Dufty, to throw out the runner. That one just not hit hard enough to do that.
No, there was a slow hopper out there that found the hole, eh?
So we have a new leader in the ball game, 4 runs to 3 now. East Coast Bays, and I don't know, you don't want to put that much pressure on your pitcher, but you would have been tempted to walk Atkins as well and go at Cooper. I know they walked him last time, Cooper Sims, but yeah, only one down. That'd be a gutsy call, wouldn't it, Trev?
Very gutsy
Lots
call.
of pressure.
Give the team a chance. Whoa.
Sims.
There we go. We've got 2 strikes. That's pitchers ahead in the count now.
Bottom of the 5th innings. Now, I've got 5 minutes left on my unofficial clock, remember? And there may be a few more minutes to add on because we may have started right on 8 p.m.
And did they take time off for the little
No.
controversy we had out there early in the game? Or
None whatsoever, Trev.
that's part
It's
of the
all part
game.
of the game.
Part of the game.
Bottom of the 5th innings here. HBC need a double play to get out of the innings.
This might be
Don't
it.
play.
No.
Oh, they'll go to 1 first. Look for the double. No, and he's going home. Oh, and he's dropped the ball. Will Singer
Oh, it's all happening, Chopper.
has taken the initiative. Will Singer has taken the initiative. They get the out at first base here. They throw to 2 to try and get the double play. Well, Singer sees this. Rounds 3, doesn't break stride, and it's a play at the plate. The throw to the right comes out of the glove, and he will score. A big insurance run for East Coast Bays here in the bottom of the 5th innings, and boy, oh boy, is he happy.
He's very happy.
You can see Adkins in the background there. He took the advantage, went all the way to 3. Oh, wow. Great base running from Singer and East Coast Bays. Grace Palmer now.
Better get back in the game here, Chopper. I was busy looking at the replays. Forgot where I meant to be.
Bottom of the 5th innings. 5 runs to 3. East Coast Bays leading. One comes through the zone. Zach Edkins over at third base. Drove in the go-ahead run here in the 5th innings to Edkins. That's 2 runs driven in from him today. This one's away. Will Edkins come?
I think Kieran was never going to let him get in that one. You see his reaction. He bounced after it.
Yeah. Adkins, he's still tired from running from 1 to 3.
I
know I would be.
Yes. Well, I know that.
Yeah.
You're in my category, Chopper.
Fair enough. 2-1 the count. This one too high. Palmer's had a very good eye at the plate tonight. Time called here, and I don't know if HBC's got much time to play with. Collotti won't know this.
Yeah, he won't know that, no.
Unofficially, there's 2 minutes left in the game.
Thank you.
You need the 3rd out to happen
Quickly.
before, and I think the scoreboard might be slightly. I think it's 2 down here at the moment. You need the 3rd out taken before time elapses, and then they must start the next innings. This one laces off.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Full count here on Grace Palmer. Hands back, ready to launch. And she'll take a walk, head down to first base. So East Coast Bays have got him cornered here, Trev.
They have.
How much what? Oh, 2. 2 down.
Yeah, it is 2 down. You can hear the umpire. That's what we thought it was as well.
Yeah.
Scoreboard's correct.
We're in the game. We're
Calm-
in the game,
calm-
Chopper. It's
yeah.
just the rest.
Calm your farm, Chopper. Calm your farm. That'll bring up to bat here. Fiddly Booth, and he's had a good game tonight. First
You've
pitch.
got a piece of that one.
Bottom of the 5th innings. Nail biter. It was the top of the 4th where Xavier hadn't hit a 2-run shot to lock us up. It's going to take some heroics like that in the top of the 6th to lock us up again here, Trev.
We need to get there.
Outside.
You know, in fairness, Chopper, we're making judgment on the time, but I think Des Warman's pretty astute. He'll know exactly
he'll
where the
know.
clock is.
Yeah. There's no official scorer. So normally what happens in this case, the umpire will talk to one of the scorers before the game starts and say, I'm going to take your official time.
Yes.
And then you let me know when the time is up. That's all they have to do.
Yep.
Not who's winning, just when time is up.
Yep.
Then they'll go to the next step after that. We are close.
I agree.
Down low. 9:45 here locally. Rosedale Park, Auckland's North Shore.
I don't think he'll go. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count. 1 strike away from getting to the 6th. Grand final. And that'll take care of business. And we'll just stay with you for a second here. I'd say we've got enough time to get in. No call from the umpire. Yes, it is indeed. The 6th is coming, baby. Wow, this game all today. Don't go anywhere. More action in the grand final when we come back. Well, the sights and sounds of the grand final have been something to be behold, hasn't it? Wow, what a big innings Reese goes Bays here in the bottom of the 5th innings. Top of the 6th now, and the boys from Hibiscus Coast. Ride the wave is their new catchphrase from HBC this season, and they're going to need to catch a tsunami here in the top of the 6th innings to level this puppy up. They trail by 2. And but the good thing for them here is the same place they started last innings when they scored all those runs. McCullers, Cade Davis, Caleb Duffy, and Xavier had in 1, 2, and 3 here, Trevor.
Yes. If you had confidence in these 3 guys, now's the time to gain it. Yes.
The outside pitch.
The pitch is a bit dubious of him as well, wasn't he? Yeah. He's not giving him anything that's going to tempt him.
There's a good banter between the catcher singer and the umpire.
Yep.
Baker. Of course, this game had
3 and
a
1.
contentious hit by pitch back in the 2nd innings, which included, in the aftermath of the umpires coming together at least 2 to 3 times, a ejection of the shortstop from HBC in the 2nd innings. So they played with the man down. The rest of the way as youngster Roman McCabe Davis comes into the ballgame at right field as cover. Full count here. What a final. What a grand final.
Yep. He's hanging in there. Carlos, he won't go easily.
No, he won't.
He's there to do a job.
Big match up. Oh, down low. And that's a walk. She's having me worried there as I saw him turn
Yeah,
around.
me worried too. Yeah, I thought he'd been called back for a 3rd strike, but
Time.
oh, it's a replay again here, Chopper, perhaps.
Sure is indeed.
You think we'll see the steal?
Well, he stole 2 bases, did McCabe Davis, back in the 5th innings.
If you wanted a strike, leave your glove there and stop moving it. No, you're moving it.
There you go. Advice given by the home umpire.
Well,
And that one's too low. Also too wide.
yep, it was definitely wide without being low.
Caleb Duffy in the park home run back in the beginning of this match. I think the 2nd innings it was. Hit it to the right field line. Big swing. The runner will come back and reset. He was off and running on the pitch, wasn't he?
Was that smart by the catcher? He dropped the foul tip.
Yeah. Look at this one. It catches the umpire here a little bit. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
no,
Fair
it was
enough.
a bit, yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm grasping at straws.
Don't blame him.
You could say those things in the grandstand
Yeah.
where there's no replay.
Duffy just gets caught on the front foot on that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count. 2 and 2. Apologies.
Yeah, I thought you'd lost me there for a bit.
Hard hit
There
ball.
it is.
Going a long way. It's over the right footer's head. McCabe Davis. will
Look at them go!
Oh!
Look at them go!
Looking for a
Look
double
at
in
them
the
go!
No! Way! Wow!
They're back in the game. Chopper back in the game.
Wow, look at this. It's Tag running around the bases. Caleb Duffy 2 in the park home runs in the same grand final.
Right when you need it, Chopper, eh?
And we are locked up at 5 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. 5 apiece. Look at the celebration.
Yeah, I should be down
Wow.
there with them. I think you feel as though this is the game. Yep.
Unreal. Unreal here in the grand final. McCabe Davis just punishes this one the other way over the right fielder's head. Now, the first base runner, which was McCabe... that was Dufty with the hit. Yeah, the first base runner, McCabe Davis, had to wait just in case he caught it. That's why they're running together. But Caleb Dufty does it again. In the park home run. 2 runs come in. We're locked up at 5 apiece in the top of the 6th innings. Trevor, how good?
The clock's gone out the door now, Chopper.
Clock has gone out the door well and truly. Wow. This one straight back to the pitcher for the first out.
We have a...
Went straight to Keegan. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
See there.
we got a new batter in there, Chopper. It looks like a recce.
Yeah, we'll come back. Let's look at this replay. Singer's happy to get the out. First out of the innings. HBC have started this innings on fire. And you rightly mentioned a new batter into the ball game here, Trev. I'll let you introduce him.
Yeah, Ricky, he's a grassroots HBC player. His mum will be here watching and loving it.
Fantastic. So new batter in here for HBC.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a replay of that one, Chopper.
And he is in for Roman McCabe Davis, the right fielder. So McCabe Davis' day is done. This is the younger McCabe Davis. He is out of the ball game now. Illegal pitch called. And you can see the umpire immediately puts her hand out here.
Illegal pitch. 2 seconds.
Hear her signal, and
One ball,
we
2
didn't
strikes.
quite see the pitcher getting ready, but you can see her straight away. She's up, indicating that.
Oh, he didn't even. There was no hesitation there, Chopper. I think it was a great call.
That one comes through the zone. So
Yeah.
2 down here. Oh, low lifter was good. Ooh. On the edge there. Really got it going on tonight. Both pitches at times. That'll bring up Richard Murray Tedude. Trying to grab the lead here. Hibiscus Coast have not led in this grand final once yet, Trevor.
Yeah, rightly so, but they've been in the game all the way.
The whole way.
Yes.
The whole way. The biggest margin, if I'm correct in memory, was 2 runs. Maybe 3. Maybe 2 runs.
I think it might have been 3-1.
Yeah. It's really been a great grand final.
Yeah, HBC have chased the game a wee bit, but I think they were put off their game just a little bit, lost the momentum with that ejection. And,
second innings was
good
rough.
on them for coming back the way they have.
The second innings, the only way you could describe that for HBC, Trev, is rough.
Tragedy. Rough.
The surf was messy. On the wave was rough.
Yeah, it was very rough. It was powerful in the wrong direction.
3-1 the count here. And outside, and that's the second walk of the grand final here for Tedude Murray. So down to first base he goes.
Settle. You need to calm down. I am calling what I judge as a ball now. Stop it.
Well, that's
There
pretty
you go.
straightforward.
Yeah, indeed. And And in this particular case,
He hasn't sworn at me or
Yeah.
anything, okay? So I'm just warning him.
there you go. So just a warning out there. Nothing else needed to be said.
No.
It's done a good job.
Well,
And,
I
hey,
think, you
all
can't-
players get excitable when it comes to a grand final, especially at the meaty end, don't they?
Yeah, we're in a tight ball game here,
Yeah.
Chopper. It's brings the best and the worst out sometimes.
I think it's just the best, if you ask me.
The best, I
Yeah.
agree. Yep.
Yeah, because being challenged mentally in situations, it's only the good thing.
Yep.
Sure, you may learn from your reaction. It's still a good thing.
It's
And we got-
opportunity, isn't it?
Isn't it?
That a lot of people don't never get.
Yeah.
There's the steel chopper. Did you see that?
Wow. They have not mucked around on the base pass today, HBC.
Well, they need to break this one.
Wicket in now. Fouls this one off. I'll tell you what, if Calvin Wigginton, a lifer for HBC, chips this one over the infield and scores the go-ahead run, I will not be happier.
Oh, God. I think you'll have a team support that will second to none.
Yeah.
And watch the on-deck batter, his excitement.
This one comes down the edge. But it's not before Caleb Dufty and his counterparts here from HBC show us what a real celebration's all about. I've done it twice in a row, the 5th and the 6th. 2-run home runs to keep us in a locked-in ball game. Wow, oh, wow, wee, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, because there is plenty of fireworks yet to come. Well, the backs have been against the wall. 1, 2, 3. Are you going to knock them out? No way. HBC have come back from the depths, 2-run trailing in the 5th and the 6th to score a 2-run home run. One to Haddon and one to Caleb Dufty. Caleb Dufty, 2 home runs on the day, both of them in the Parkers. Look, I'm not going to ask you for an MVP yet because we don't know who's going to win this game. But boy, oh boy, if you want to look at it from a point of view from HBC, it'd be pretty hard to go past Caleb Dufty, wouldn't it?
You couldn't go past. I mean, bringing in runs is what game's about, eh?
Yeah. Just a second here, Trev. We're going to have a listen, and something's going on with the umpires. A request from the East Coast Bay's coach about something out there in the paddock.
So what Harrison's telling me, and I said to him, you can't go and ask your scorer because only the coach can ask. They believe that the right outfielder is now illegal. He was the one that came in for the ejection, so he was subbed in to the game. Then the guy that came in for the pinch hit came in for him to pinch hit, and then has come back into the game.
Okay, so right field was substituted into the game?
When the ejection happened, yeah.
Yeah, and then he came out for the pinch hitter, and he's now being put in.
Yeah, he's been re-entered.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you, Trev. I'm not too sure why they're in a huddle for this. This is something you go to your officials. Oh, they don't have an official scorer. This is why.
Yeah.
My apologies. Let's let them go through it.
And it's important because it depends if you're sending a coach or not. Yeah.
So if when it's illegal and it's an injection, it's if it
You're not allowed
if
to
it
do
can't
it, so
happen.
it's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, you're the one telling me.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna
so-
have to.
So we've got a legal.
We've got a legal substitution with the right field.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
He's out of the game.
He's out of the game, as well as the coach.
yeah,
Okay.
and we're positive.
Should we double check? Like, I know we don't have an official scorer, but
Who can we double check with
Yeah.
though? We can't. We have to make a decision. So let's bring in Des and Harrison.
Yep.
Yeah. Des.
Oh, big moment here in the grand final, and it's a coaching blunder. I mentioned it when a young, who did you say the player came in for a pinch hit name was? Trev?
Ricky.
Yeah, when he came in-
East Coast Bays have questioned whether your right outfielder is now a legal player. He was brought into the game during your ejection for the ejected player, so he was subbed in. Correct?
Right.
That was, yep. So then you brought the pinch hitter in to bat for him,
Right.
yep, and then you've re-entered him, which makes him an illegal player.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately that means that he's out of the game and
Yeah.
so are you.
No, I'm not out of the game. He is. I'm not.
Yeah, because it's an illegal player. If it was an illegal substitution, then you're not. If it's an illegal player, then it is.
No, that's not right. Because I've had that exact same moment with New Zealand softball, and they apologised to me afterwards.
At
100%.
Pukekohe.
Yes.
I
you
remember that, yeah.
You remember them apologising to me afterwards?
Yeah,
as well?
yeah.
Was that an eligible player or an illegal player?
It was the same thing, exactly the same deal.
Well, I tell you what, that's what experience gives you here.
Yeah.
Adiki will come back into the field.
And it lets you know there he's had the situation happen to him before, Des Morgan.
Yes.
He's able to reach back on that experience, pass it on to the umpires. Well, let the umpires make their own final decision here, what they're going to do. But yes, Roman McCabe-Davis came in as a replacement player for Joseph Hill. He went to right field. Artiki comes in to pinch hit. That means Roman's day is done. He came out to field in the beginning of this bottom of the sixth innings.
The boys have told little Roman,
Yeah,
look at him, poor bugger.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not his fault. He's
Not
he's
his
not allowed to
fault.
be out there, and it means Artiki, who came in to hit, he has to go back into the field. There is a penalty. The player is gone, and I can't remember what the penalty is though. And I'll tell you what, all those umpires out there, Widemu, if you're watching, flick us a message. Let us know what the actual ruling is here in this situation. Let the umpires make their final decision here, eh?
So you're allowed to drop to 8.
Yeah. I mean, we can't do it any other way. They've
I don't
rightfully...
know about that last rule. That's new to me. I've never seen
No,
it
but
before.
once you've been on the bench and you've come in and you sit back down again, you can't re-enter.
No, but he didn't sit back down again because you've said that he's
No,
ineligible.
what it's a saying about you've been on the
but you know
bench,
what I mean,
you've come
so
in, you
he's not
sit back
come out
down
of the game,
again.
though, 'cause you've said
Yeah,
he's
for
ineligible.
this guy to be illegal,
Yeah.
the first substitute has had to come out of the game. So he's come out of the game. The illegal's gone into
The
the
guys
game.
ejected, I get that, 100%.
Yeah, but to go into
What
the
they're
game,
saying here is
come out of the
Artiki is out of the game as well, mate.
You can still come back into the game.
Not,
Yes,
not,
you can.
not a substitute.
Oh, true.
So they're going to go down to 8 players here. That looks like the discussion, and I don't
That's
know
what
if
will
Des Woman's
catch
going to
up
win this
into us.
last battle, mate. He gets to stay in the ball game, but Artiki will not, and neither will Roman. So we'll go down to a 2-man outfield, I believe, at the end of this conversation. And I'll just check my phone from those umpires who are going to message me with the ruling here in this situation. Come on, take your pick, umpire. Who wants to be the first one to show to get the
So we've
mention?
explained it, so that's what's going to happen. He has to come out. No player can come back in because you don't have the substitute and you can stay in the game.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there they go. They've
There.
arrived at 8 players.
There goes. Look at the smile on his dial, young Roman McCabe-Davis.
Little Roman, eh?
He doesn't mind. He's like, oh, I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
It's Friday night. It's the grand final. We're locked up at 5 apiece. And then it comes out of the ball game. Outside of the losing a player in the outfield, believe it or not, Trev, this will work in HBC's favour, because now when they get to that spot between Haddon and Teruri in the batting lineup, There is no gap there. Those two will bat back to back.
Yes.
So with that playing position missing, it'll actually work in the favour of HBC. Not defensively, but offensively when they get in for the 7th innings, if the game goes that far.
Do you think Coach Warman's planned it that way?
No, no. Well, maybe. No, not at all. But, yep, so we'll stay on that camera. You'll see there's only going to be 2 outfielders. Maybe the camera 1 will show us as well, both outfielders as well. And it's a grand final. We said, is there going to be anything else in this game, Trevor? Well, I think we found it.
I don't think I've seen a game that's had that much in it.
Wow, here we go. Bottom of the 6th innings. No outs. 1 ball the count on lead-off batter here. This one's down low.
Yes, I didn't. I overlooked the fact that there'd been 1 pitch thrown, and that's the difference, isn't it?
Christian Kruger, Riley Corrigan, and Mark Hart are the first 3 batters for East Coast Bays here.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
Okay, well, I've got a ruling in from Santa Claus. And he has said, John Hickman, that the decision the umpires made on the field is correct. And they correctly substituted after this point. And HBC don't have a substitute available. And local rules allow you to play with 8 players so they can finish the game with only 8 players. Imagine if you weren't allowed 8 players, the game would be over.
Yes.
And they would lose, even though we're 5-all. HBC would forfeit the fight. Oh, my God. Jingos. Surely that's not going to happen in here.
Yeah, Coach Warman's over 19 too. He can't take the field.
Oh, this one's slow roller, tough
play. He was throwing it before he picked it up.
So Kruger getting the job done here on Elm Street. Just knocks this one down. Tough play for the shortstop. Got to come a long way here. Bottom of the 6th innings. We had a player removed. Pick off to 1.
Whoa.
A diving attempt by McCabe Davis at first base, getting dirty for his team.
He needed to. We haven't got an outfielder out there to pick up anything that goes
No,
astray.
that loses the ball game right there if he gets past him, doesn't it?
Yep. I don't know if he's taken that into account somehow.
HBC don't want to get to Keegan Maguire. He's the 4th batter this innings. So they need to sneak another out here somewhere. Pick off, double play, take your pick. Time has gone 11 minutes past 10 here in the evening. Friday night championship final, grand final for the 17-19 boys division here at North Harbour. What a game. What a match.
It's still got a long way to go yet, Chopper. And
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I agree, my friend. I agree.
There's the first one gone.
That one comes through the zone. Top of the order here, Mark Hart, apologies. Mark Hunt, of course, the great UFC fighter for New Zealand.
Oh, is that his background?
Well, I don't know if this guy's background is.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Is there any balls, Chopper? I think there's only 2 strikes.
Oh, was it no balls, 2 strikes? My apologies. Catches him on the front foot. That'll take care of business anyway. So
We got 2 down now. I say as HBC.
yeah,
Can I say that, Chopper?
of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course you can. You are the president of the club. You are more than welcome, my friend. You've earned that right. Keegan Maguire can win it here in the bottom of the 6th innings with one swing. I tell you what, the last thing HBC wants to do is walk him here because it's Will Singer than Zach Atkins.
Now they've got 2 out. They need to take this batter. Chopper, I'm seeing a low battery sign here. Is that me or the machine?
Probably both, but you're all good. You just hit the close button. Let's just tell you, press the close button there in front of you. Yep, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We're not using that one. That's just for you, my friend.
All right.
Shelley Atkins doing the scoreboard for us out in the grandstand, and outside he's walked him.
He hasn't.
This is a big moment in the grand final. Will Singer, he hasn't batted for a while. He's been intentionally walked twice. If they intentionally walk him, loads the bases for Zach Atkins. Pick your poison right now.
I think.
Time called here as Singer takes off his sleeve.
They'll let him bat, Chopper. I think there's Warman come up to the gate and then back down again.
The problem you have, you put him on, you load the bases, just one mistake on the hill, you lose the grand final.
Yep.
You don't have a choice.
Yep.
You have to go at Will Singer here.
Yep. And he hasn't batted, so there's an advantage if you look at it clearly.
Well, they talk about moments in matches. This is the moment for East Coast base. Bottom of the 6th innings. Their best hitter at the plate. And he hits
there
it.
it is. That's
In the
a home
corner.
run.
And it doesn't matter. He only needs one run. Will Singer has done it. And it'll be East Coast Bays Bombers.
I don't think
it is game. The first run that comes across the scoreboard will do it. And they are the 2026 Under-17-19 champions, East Coast Bays, 6 runs to 5.
Well, that was a fight. That was a fight by both teams. Look, Coach Warman going out to rescue the pitcher. That was pretty tough.
Well, unreal, Trevor. We mentioned this. Will Singer's a hell of a batter, and he shows it right here in the depth to get the job done here as he blasts it down the line to win the grand final. This is why they walked him so many times tonight, because he's got the ability to do that, and do that he did. There goes the winning run, 6 runs to 5 here. And what can only be said, Trevor, I know your team, club, lost tonight, but boy, oh boy, you can be proud of them. What a grand final.
They fought
what was your
well.
thoughts?
They did fight well, and it was a bit disappointing what happened earlier in the game, but they put that behind them and got back in the game, and they certainly got back in the game by Xavier hitting those 2 and created a lot of excitement.
Well, we're going to come back to you for the player of the match, but it had everything. East Coast Bays led very slimly to start this match. They got out to a 3-1 run game that Xavier had in the 4th innings, plus a 2-run home run over the fence. And that tied us up 3 apiece. And East Coast Bays replied. In the 5th, they picked up a run. And then 2 runs. They had to do it again at HBC. They did that through Caleb Dufty in the Parker. 2 home runs from Dufty today as he drove in 2 runs, locked us up at 5 apiece. We go all the way to the bottom of the 6th innings of Will Singer with a walk-off single to left field that gives East Coast Bays the title for 2026, 6 runs to 5. Mate, your MVP of the game?
I think I'd be biased and I'd go with Xavier. Seriously.
Well, he was definitely great today, wasn't he?
X as he's known, yep.
Yeah, without a doubt. And he's worth definitely a mention today as Xavier Haddon from HBC. So is Caleb Duffy, 2 home runs today. Simply outstanding. Really was the difference makers, those 2 players. 3 runs driven in by Duffy, 2 runs driven in by Haddon. That's the total of 5 runs you've got there. On the flip side for the winners, I guess it's going to be Zach Adkins. He drove in 3 of their runs, 2 from 3 today. The big first baseman, he's on the far side of that group there. Our MVP, the Kai Takuro Waimana for 2026 under 17s and 19s boys. Congratulations to both teams. Thank you, Trevor, tonight for your sharing your wisdom and your excitement of the game, my friend.
A pleasure, absolute pleasure, Chopper. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A wee bit disappointed, but you can understand that and relate to that because that was our best opportunity to take a championship for the club this year, and we put up a good brave fight. A brave fight.
A very good fight, my friend. Very good fight indeed. And you should be very, very proud of your club. They did so well. There was only 2 outfielders that would not have made a difference on that hit from Singer. It was in the corner. No left fielder would have got to that ball.
No.
And the game was over. It's a shame for young Joseph Hill get thrown out of the ball game in the second innings. I feel sorry for that young man. Should have been able to play his grand final. That'll do us here on the nightcap. It is the under 17-19 boys, and it is East Coast Bays that run out victors 6 runs to 5. Remember, tomorrow we have 5 grand finals coming up for you here in Freeman Field, and all the other diamonds, Diamond 2, Level Off Field, and Diamond 10, the Ronnie Gurney Field. All the grand finals will be live tomorrow on the Dugout. 8:30 first up, it's the under 13 boys. Taika Metro taking on the East Coast Bays Cyclones. On behalf of the whole crew here this evening, Karina Gerbes with the scoreboard operation, Craig Fuller for the commentary in the earlier match. Our camera operators today, Reese and Troy Duncan, thank you for your work today. Gentlemen, really appreciate that. And my mate Takado Williams here on the switching duties. On behalf of Trevor Smith, my fellow commentator, I've been Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Grand final day! Woo! It started, baby! And tomorrow we got 5 more. We'll see you all tomorrow. Or Marty. First base.
Whoa! Hit by a pitch.
Scary moment. Shoulder then helmet, I think.
I think it was a helmet that come off, I think.
Hard hit ball from Atkins. Goes the other way.
Score.
Looking to open the scoring here. East Coast Bays, and they'll do it with ease as one comes in. Here comes Singer. Intentionally walked, and he will double the score. Another hard hit ball. Good early call from.
Let's just know what's happening.
This one's off the gloves. The catch for a double play.
Hey, game over. Innings
Pretty
over.
nifty. Trev, what do you reckon?
At the time, like it, I think the runner thought it was going to ground.
Thought it was going to ground. So Duffy continues. And he hits the first pitch. And that's going to go in the corner. It does! Yes. And it's trouble with a capital T. Look at Duffy fly around the corner. Look at the score in the park. All right.
How good was that?
Second innings. And boy, oh boy, we come back. You can see him just cleaning those veins.
Now, young Finley, he's ex-HBC boy.
It hits him in the basically in the wrist, you'd say.
Clearly
Wrist and
his arm
hand.
first,
Yeah.
yes.
There's definitely no long way to go in this grand final. You see a swing and a miss to finish the inning. Well, oh, sorry, Roger. Trevor.
Yep, that's the other fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accolade.
Yes. Sorry.
Inside that back. And a swing and a miss on the outside edge. Look at the poise and the leap. Whining. And this one, inside out swing.
That's young Benny Smith in it.
Excellent. Ben Smith in behind him. You saw on the on deck circle. And you can see here, that one's down Main Street. And
He does us proud. Oops.
Just.
There
This
he's
one's
on
down.
here. Yes.
Oh, left-handed third baseman. That's going to do it all day long.
Yep. There's a good reader of the game.
Rears back, takes care of that one. And young 100%. This one pops up. Second baseman.
It's underneath that one.
Yes, Ben Smith, two-hand. And Maguire goes the other way. Drops it in. It'll go to the corner. Maguire got an opportunity at least at third base. He rounds two. Third base runs in and he'll scamper back.
Rio.
Very, very fine. I just got this Will Singer. He's a dangerous batter. I don't know about you, but if I was coaching the other team, I wouldn't let him bat. Right here. Oh, good swing. Good swing by Singer. To load the bases. Here he comes.
Yes, that's there.
It's low. And the runner will walk.
That's it. With Carlos, he needs to control what's happening in that batter's box. There's actually their mum Lisa is their secretary as well. So
Yeah.
it's a good contribution to the club's wonderful bat. Yep.
With Duffy. Jay Davison, a big cut on the foot. Xavier headed now. Off and running on the pitch. There's the F2.
Oh, and he's done it. He's made it.
Head down, Trev.
He's pumping it. The throw's there in time. And he's well in there.
Right around the outside of the tag. That one's outside. Off and gone. No throw, steal to third base. Off the back of this one. Looking to find a gap. Hannon. And it's over the top. It's over the fence. Xavier Hannon with a two-run shot here in the grand final. Levels it up in the top of the fourth. Big moment. Wow.
I think that stunned the crowd, Chopper. There wasn't a lot of yahooing from the crowd. They didn't know what had happened.
And Xavier Hannon is ecstatic.
And so he should be.
And his
Well done.
team celebrates at home plate. What a... And Booth is like, whoa, watch out.
Too late.
And look at the tag. Brilliant. For his hand to get on the base. First pitch hitting.
That's run.
Oh, Roman McCabe Davis. Oh, wow.
Just stuck his glove out.
The youngster. Look at that expression on the face. Boy. Good pitch. Good pitch. Real good pitch from the block.
Yep.
And the guy lifts again. And this will straight back to the pitcher. It'll be a 1, 2, 3, top bottom of the fifth innings. Which also includes a great media booth we get to use here, Trev, and you know a bit about it because you're in the project managing the whole situation.
I was Chopper, but I had a very good team managing the finance and Bob Leveloff finding the money.
First pitch is right there. And he's done it again here as he plants it up the middle. And no chance of the centre fielder, Duffy, to throw out the runner. That one just not hit hard enough to do that.
No, it was a slow hopper out there that found the hole, eh?
So we have a new leader in the ball game. 4 runs to 3 now.
This might be it.
Oh, they're going to 1 first. Look for the double. No, and he's going home. Oh, he's dropped the ball. Will Singer.
Oh, it's all happening, Chopper.
Has first base here. They throw to 2 to try to get the double play. Will Singer sees this. Round 3, doesn't break stride. And it's a play at the plate. The throw to the right comes out of the glove and he will score. A big insurance run for East Coast Bays here at the bottom of the 5th innings, and boy oh boy is he happy.
He's very happy.
Should take a walk, get down to first base. So East Coast Bays have got him cornered here, Trev.
They have.
That'll take care of business. Big swing. Hard hit ball. Going a long way. It's over the right footer's head. McCabe Douglas.
Look at them go. Look at them go.
Looking for a
Look at them go.
No! Way! Look at this. It's Tag running around the bases. Caleb Duffy. 5 apiece. Look at the celebration.
Yeah, I should be down.
See there.
So we got a new batter in there, Chopper. It looks like a recce.
Yeah, we'll come back. Let's look at this replay. Singer's happy to get the outs. Just out of the innings. McCabe Davis. He is out of the ball game now. Illegal pitch call.
It was a great call.
Comes through. Yeah. And outside. And that's the 6th walk of the grand final here for Tunudi and Murray.
People don't never get.
Yeah.
There's the seal, Chopper. Did you see that?
Wow. They have not. This one comes down the edge. But their best hitter at the plate. And he hits
there it is.
That's a corner. And it doesn't matter. He only needs 1 run. Will Singer has done it. And it'll be East Coast Bays Bombers.
I don't think
it is game. It is game. The first run that comes across the
Look, Coach Warman going out to.
And what can only be said, Trevor, I know your team, club lost tonight, but boy oh boy, you can be proud of them. What a grand final.
They
What was your
fought well.
thoughts? That tied us up 3 apiece.